It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Don't show it, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sing it like it's your birthday. And you know we don't do it like your birthday. The party in the club, full of mama, I got what you
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Chuck. Cox into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Let's go now.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Throwing, Chuck. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
18 Cardinal.
Now Chuck on 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Okay.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way He's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Yellow, 22.
Here's Mariota now. Hits his running back. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll air it out on third. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play action, Chuck. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, it's flying around and making the play.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun to give to ETN. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that 1st down marker.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're gonna throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Chris Olave. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. So here he is, getting his second field goal look of the half. From the left hash, 30-40 yards away. Smith able to put it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Blue 32.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready, set.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Red, 38, smash, red. Ready?
Throwing is Mariota. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 30. 1st down,
60
Arizona.
red. 60 red. Huge, yellow. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Black Ultra. Needle, set.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. For the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal
Let's
1st
go.
down.
Red, yellow, 43.
They've got a man in motion.
Set, go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right, 97. No, off. Striker, 3.
2nd down, they're going to the option. They get to him behind the line, Brock. Looks like they're going to lose a couple on that zone read. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Starting at the 10. And He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Second and 10, still at the 28. Now give this up the middle to Etienne. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Third down, here's Shuck. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go, set. 60 Bisons, Buffalo 18.
Throwing off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They'll throw, third and long. Here comes the screen for Etienne. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down.
Let's go now. Check go.
Trying for it with Shuck. Across the 20, continuing the work. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Big play sets them up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run, Etienne. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Fly blue. Ready?
Mariota to throw. Completed to his running back. He's got room to roam. Now he's past the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Let's go now. With 45. White. Ready.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. It's in close. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Work against the blitz. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
Set. Red, yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Cut.
They'll go play action. And he's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
They are passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown. They're going to throw for it on fourth. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 10.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. As they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Cut.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. Finds him on the crossing route. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Declines the touchback, Brock, and they make him pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
At their own 8-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. He finds Bailey working downfield here. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there.
26 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard
On
line.
play action, here's Chuck. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Gets him on the quick hitter. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. The play made by Will Johnson.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Ball is out, Etienne won't sit on the hit. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 13-yard line.
Viking 18, Buffalo 18. Hut, hut.
Pressure coming. It's Chuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start their 2nd half with some needed points. For the extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Saints 17.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Six, Madden. Here we go, set. Red, cycle, blue, 32, K, red. Hey, check. Ready?
Here's a toss running left. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-point lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Saints 17.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nike,
What's the bet? What's the bet?
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Good for a Saints. First down.
Cougar Knights.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw, Shuck. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw again here, it's Shuck. It's Olave with another catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Let's go now. Hawks 70, Hawks 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Ready?
From the red zone on first. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
23.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up.
10 black.
Back to throw, Mariota. Hits his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He finds space, middle of the field. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now.
Saints 23.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard
line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Shuck, first and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he will get this inside the 30. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Cardinals.
10 cycles. Set, ready, cut.
Pitching it out to Benson. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
On the double.
Following Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
6, Madden, switch, here we go. 33, yellow. Set.
Benson once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Yellow, Lonnie. Let's go. 45, white. Ready.
Option play they give to Benson. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
Benson runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Trey Benson, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points.
Saints 23.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. He's getting close, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
Shuck working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. And dose of the hurry up here.
The gain on the play. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.